Be a little bit of a weird stream. Right now it's just me. We might have Shannon in a while, but she'll be helping me on stuff as opposed to doing comments. So let's get through some hellos because you guys deserve some hellos. I will say hello to Scott Colhart, Cameron Steinblock, Gray Hawkins, Ensign Juice, Riot Demon, throw back a bottle of beer, John C., Light Cook Thor, Jamie Paxton, Sarah R., Susan Atai, Christine Salvati, John C., Lisa Arendt, Kenny Lechy Zarish, Mrs. CB, Christina Manti, of course, the Stream Elements robot, ever present. Big Brother is watching. Michelle Schulte, Heather Corey, Ron Sheps. And with that, I am caught up. Now, I failed to do something that I should have done. I have to run out to the van and grab a thing of things. So, yes, but it's very close. So what's going to happen is I'm going to switch us to, let's switch us to phone cam. And I have a little bit of weirdness because my screens are a little screwy, like the resolution is different. That means I have black bars on the side of my big monitor. That's okay. We're gonna work through that. We're gonna drink our second monster of the day. Don't tell the wife. You guys to, I guess, we're looking at Frankenstein while I'm gone. Did you guys want to watch me go get the thing of things? I'll get the thing of things. You'll love it. You'll laugh and cry. It's better than cats. See, I had to go get a thing full of things. Okay, that's right. Talk amongst yourselves. Aren't you glad I logged on so you guys could entertain yourselves? Yeah, no ghost encounters while I'm gone, please. That does happen sometimes. Ghosty, fally things. What is this box of stuff? It's foam heads. That's all. Yeah, I'm gonna juggle these. The answer is no. Certainly not in bags. The horn is too far away. You would never hear it. Let's go to. You guys want Ozbot? Like, I feel like Ozbot's too far away. So close. Wait. Do this right. So close. Yet so far away. Hee hee hee. That was funny. I can't believe I've never done that before. Am I on? No. I'm on this one. That's fun. Let's go with this one. So, what I'm doing is I'm going to swap out a few things. So I bought 3 boxes of them. 3 12-packs for less than $100. So y'all can do that math. Because all of these guys need pennants. They need things on them. And John C., I actually rent a bigger trailer. I have a 14-foot trailer. I rent a 20-foot trailer for Transworld. I make too much stuff. Al Mantra R. Bum bum ba. Hello, sir. This shelf goes over here. I've been going a little crazy pimping out some of the shelves because, like, I didn't even know there were accessories for these shelves, but they have like backstops for them. I got side baskets for this shelf over here. So yeah, it's a little crazy, fun stuff. All right. I also need, and I don't even know if I'll have room in here. Yeah, it's going to be tight. But I'm switching out the poles here. I set these poles up earlier today. Go out and get yourself some 2-foot poles. He seems so dark, and he find the holes. All right, so that line didn't work so good. And that version was a little. Hello, Larry Hughes. Yeah, see, this is a little too tall, but let us adjust because I want these ones that are colorful. And this is going to be a lot of me talking to myself. Like, eventually I'll be getting, masks made and things like that tonight. But right now, it's not what I'm doing. I want to be able to say this shelf is done. Christina Man's tie, that'd be awesome. Could make it to Monster Camp. Obtenebration, lovely to see you on. Basically, I have a row. These are a little bigger. And I want to, we have a couple different varieties of apocalypse masks. We have tactical, which is black and silver. We have medical, which is white and red, of course, and silver. We have the rusted ones. And then we have medieval ones up there. And then it was Stacy's idea. And we kind of talked about it last year, but we didn't have time to do some very feminine apocalypse masks. And I think that they are lovely. I think they're wonderful. So you can see them. And she pretty much did those all by herself. I do tend to help with design choices. Riot, you can in a bit. I have to grab my PVC cutter out of the other room. Because these 2-foot poles are a little long. I think that these guys need about 6 more inches. Because they're just too low. They need 6 more inches or so. So if this one is a foot and it needs 6 more inches, then I have to go 18. Go do school stuff. That's more important. You know what? That's an excellent point. Will I be on until the Dark Hour tour starts? Yes. Someone tell me when the Dark Hour tour starts, and that is a great time for me to stop going live so that Jake Farmer can get some juice. Yeah. I think this is going to be a good length for them. And now that will show up. Let's back you up a little. Yeah, so that's 9 p.m. here, 7:30, 1.5 hours. Alexa, countdown, 50 minutes.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Alexa, set a timer, 50 minutes.
50 minutes, starting now.
Okay, I think this is a perfect height. I'm going to do this 4 more times. And then I'll be able to truly set up this show. Hello, Zach Rhodes. It's so good to see you on. I don't see you very often. You guys are very far away, so I'm a little squinty. But pretty much, guys, you're all wonderful people. I may not be as entertaining as normal because I actually have to get a lot of work done. Yeah, the Dark Hour tour. I think I'll switch over and I'll watch that once I stop going live. Uno más, por favor. You know what? I'm on top chat. I can go switch that to live chat. Live chat. Okay, yeah, see? You like the helmets on the set? Well, yeah, the medical ones, yes. Riot, shoot me a message and I'll send you a few places to go to. Hello, Love 14. It's good to see you on. We're going to go back to El Fono. All right. Up top, probably going to be the ladies here because they are so bright. And you sort of want something brightly colored to catch people's attention. My only issue with that is that some of these others have horns on them, and they won't fit under this. They'll have to go right here. The medieval ones will. Hello, Sean Regal. Yeah, okay, that'll work. They're so high up. I worry a little bit that they're too high, but we'll figure that out later. This guy's probably like the most like straight up. It's just a helmet feels. 19, but I don't have to set them up. I take them fully loaded and fully put together. I pallet wrap them. I wheel them into the trailer. I wheel them onto the show floor. So it's not like I have to make a bunch when I get there. Please do pardon me while I figure this out and think out loud a little bit. There's this. Hey, Hugo. This head is just too short to display that well. That is better. Yeah, we'll put the medieval up top. We will put the thin apocalypse next height. These are the most contrasting, though. Would be a little cooler if, well, this one almost needs a long. Hang on, guys. A longer neck. There we go. We're getting there. We pretty much have as much time as we need on Wednesday to set up. I mean, you can get there Monday and start setting up, really. Um, Bobby, I have hundreds of products going. And yes, I will get rid of all of them. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, my booth used to be back when I was a very starting out as Stilt Beast Studios like 2.0 back in 2008, 7, 8, one of those. I would just make 250 masks. I would bring them and I would sell them, and that was my booth. Very good, line cook Thor. Oh, okay. Here it's 4. Yes, they are helmets on a stick. The tour is on effects to go. EFFEC, like spell out the word effects to go. Yeah. Well, it would be cool if you made the transworld. I know a lot of folks who come from Germany actually. There's a lot of shows. And I think Rusted will go up here. Yes, I am a little quiet right now because I'm just not talking a lot. I have to focus quite a bit on what I'm doing, unfortunately. Now, should have one more tactical helmet. Ah, there you are. What's there's like a cartoon about a big robot. Like I think this tactical helmet looks a little bit like the Iron Giant. Just a little the way it's laid out, you know. We pallet wrap the whole thing. The whole thing gets wrapped in pallet wrap. So they are very secure moving down the road. Okay. I have 3 rusteds to get from the back porch. So you guys can come with me. It's gonna be weird though. I have to go get one and then carry you, get one, take you with me because I can't hold 2 while I'm holding on to you. We'll figure it out. Figure it out together. What's more important is that we find out where I set my beverage. Here it is. Hello, Paul Bennett. Also, you will not hear me while I'm outside because the microphone is in here. I was able to grab 2 while I was holding on to you guys. And I think rusted should kind of go. What do you guys think? Should the rusty ones go here or should they go here? Medical and rusted or the way it is? The way it is or switch these two? What do you guys think? Are we a little tired of the medical apocalypse in this world right now? That one vote for the way it is. The way it is. Okay. It's going to be the way it is. What you get? Yeah, sucker. Yeah. One person says switch. Great, how pawns. The way it is. White to black is a nice transition. Switch it. Keep switching would better balance the color. It's possible. Breaking things. See, I also have to think about this though from a show perspective. I kind of want brighter stuff up top so that people who are walking by can see that shelf from a distance and say, what's that? You know, if it's all dark, if it's all black up there, you don't want that. So I don't mind this band of color. I feel like rusted is that's the bacon of this line, like it's the bringing home the bacon. Rusted is the most popular style. We did do well with medical last year, but we only introduced medical last year. So, yes, I will be sculpting at the show. Hola a todos. Hola. Buenos noches. Nichols Apollo. All right. Looks like the future black woman. Maybe it does. And can I live stream the skull? I don't know. I'll have to ask Transworld and see if they're okay with that. But you're a little awkward. Hate to break it to you. You're a little awkward. Carrie, I'm sure you're great at conversation. Okay, can someone now do a tally of switch and keep? So we'll do a tally to figure out which one we ought to do. Well, that is the apocalypse shelf, all put together aside from the signage on the bottom. So this time we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different types. Yeah, 5 different types of apocalypse mask. The shelf is all put together, and it's beautiful. Speaking of beautiful, here's my wife.
Oh, hi.
Hey, wife.
Hi, I didn't know you were live.
Yeah, I'm live for a bit. Look, see the look at the APOC shelf.
Oh my goodness.
It's all put
Oh my
together.
goodness. What's going on the bottom shelf?
The sign.
Right.
Yeah.
And then storage behind it.
Yep, and I'll pick the new signs up Monday.
Hi. Okay, I've got the Clorox wipes for the masks and the hand sanitizer. I'm gonna put them in the booth.
Okay. I don't know where the box of head holders are. The wig head risers are. The black bases. My wife helps me. I don't remember where things are. That's okay. She does. All right. Everybody who needs one has one. And the APOC shelf is done. It can't go anywhere because it's too big. Teddy, you made it to a live feed. Hey, buddy. So, because you made it and you haven't before much, here's a Beastman fist bump. Boom, shakalaka. What is in the black buckets? Okay, so in the black buckets is gloves. Because this is how we'll sell and show the gloves. Now these are a little more packed because we're going to be traveling with them. We'll keep backups, but like this is a set of gloves for Oranguterror. Yes, Skeletor in the streets, Beastman in the sheets. If you want a shirt like this, you can get one from Teespring. I designed this. Surprise. Eight keep, 7 switch. So yeah, these are our gloves that we make. Now this is for a red suit for Oranguterror, so there's long hair on the arm that covers this, but they're basically nice long finger gloves that they just over dramatize your hands, especially in the dark of a haunt. They're really fun. I have a carport is what I have for the van and the carport. They do not come in here. Some of the spikes are plastic, depending upon where they are, and some are shirt. Not shirt. I read the word shirt. Some are EVA. None of them are backer rod, just because backer rod wouldn't hold up to the painting process that I put those through. It's very little. Yeah, these gloves are actually pretty awesome. I mean, this is a raw set of. I'll pull a raw set of werewolf gloves here. And these have claws. Now these get hair on them. These are mediums. See, these are claws. And with a pair, like that's it's really nice to emote and do this kind of stuff with your hands as a wolfman because I don't talk that much, but yeah. Stuart, it is better than never. Just thank you for showing up. Stay tuned. Message me your size, and I'll make sure Teespring does have it. Turns out I know a guy, and I can set a different shirt style up with more sizes. But the comfort tee goes up to 5X, so if they've got one that goes higher, I can make it so. Sally up, boom, Sally down. Boom, Sally, round and round. All right, so we have that. That was on my list. Hooray, passion. That is almost touching the ceiling. That is an 8-foot display. Holy moly. I'm going to get you guys plugged back in. Scarecrow, I'm sorry that you missed it, buddy. But it does live forever on the internet, so you can find it again. No, occasionally I slide into a 4X. We have up to 5X, I think it is, on the on Teespring.
Do you have a product question?
No? Oh, just about Teespring shirt sizes.
Oh,
Yes, contact cement, Paul Bennett. Yes, contact cement, Paul Bennett. So I actually have a big door over here, and these guys, that shelf actually will get condensed down a little bit, like the shelf. The mask on top will go underneath, and then we'll pallet wrap it so it's one container with metal all around, and then it just rolls onto the trailer, we'll call it. Oh, I can't wait to see it, big dog. The white molds, are they just faces? Ken, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, no, those are head forms for sculpting. Those are sculpting head forms. Beast FX is going to have sculpting head forms and stands and sculpting tools, and our paint will be there too. So, yeah. I'm looking at my phone as if this were the camera, but it's not. Looks like Rue painted a grouch today. Got a grouch ready to go. How many beverage cups are in my workshops right now? Oh, Ozbot. Okay, you started again. Yes, the head forms are for half masks. Because I recommend half masks for almost everything. It's very rare that you can't turn one into a full head if you need it. I go over here. Oh, you know what? These guys have to switch. I think it's actually that Ozbot doesn't recognize the back of my head. So if my back is turned, he kind of like freaks out a little bit. My person tracking camera is codependent, it turns out. So. Now let's go to Pip. Yeah, so there's probably 5 or 6 plastic cups in here right now. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do a bunch of werewolf stuff tomorrow. First I have to make a snowman, and then I gotta do werewolves. Snowman is more important than werewolves. We're gonna make a sock mask. We're gonna make a sock mask out of the grave digger. Grave digger. Boom Sally up, boom Sally down, boom Sally round and round. Pretty sure that's not the words, but no one is here to stop. Spooky Shack, if I ain't busy, the week before Transworld, something is wrong. I've been replaced with a pod person. All right, so I get questions all the time about if I make a sock mask like that, why doesn't the contact cement glue the head sock to the head form? Well, it doesn't, because that's not how contact cement works. Contact cement is not you apply it, it soaks through, and then it sticks. You have to put it on both sides, you have to let it dry, and then you put it together. That is how contact cement works. So, Bobby, I don't want to go anywhere my wife doesn't go. So she very much goes with me to Transworld. She is a huge part of what we do at Transworld, as she takes care of the monies in the booth.
This wifey go.
Yeah, and I'm not a wifey I say wife. Hey, wife. Yeah.
I have to keep you alive.
Right. She keeps me alive. She keeps me out of trouble. She makes sure I come in from conversations by 4 a.m. so I can handle the show the next day. All of that. You know what? So here, the math says that snowmen are more important from a business standpoint. Am I going to find time to get werewolves done? You bet your butt I am. But a snowman costume is $1,000, and it takes, it takes 4 big werewolf masks to make the same amount of money as one snowman costume. And this year I'm doing a happy snowman and an angry snowman. So I've got 2 snowmen for people to purchase. Or you can buy one and just get both heads. It's the King! Hello, the King. It's been a while, sir. The Beastman button is really dirty. I can't find it. Here's a zombie snail for you. There you go. That's a zombie snail for the King, even though I'm not shaking anything. While we're waiting on that contact cement to dry, I'm going to grab a beverage. They're all a shot. Okay. Okay. I have to drink all of this drink to get that in there. Okay. Yes, rubber bands in the rubber band drawer right behind me. Zip ties and rubber bands. It says rubber bands because Lexi did the spelling on that. And if someone makes a mistake like that while they're labeling a drawer, it stays. I'm going to go ahead and start prepping another grave digger. Grave digger. Ain't you digging them graves? Prep a second one. I was told that I'll be taking a Old Man Winter style grave digger to the show. That wasn't my plans, but here we are. I know what's good for me. I will do what the staff says. And these guys as sock masks just works really well. So I'll tell you what. This is a crazy push for transworld. Yes, I do mean wife when I say staff, but also Rue and Stacy, and they were all on me to say, "Hey, listen, you kind of need to do a that version of the Gravedigger for the holiday shelf."
Christine Salvati.
Christine Salvati, are you still on? She was on earlier. Yeah. Yeah, the weird hand gesture is that's how Ozbot does stuff. Like, he's supposed to listen to hand gestures and things. Some people say wifey. I say wife. Uh, Normally with a loving yet authoritative tone. There's every woman out there is hey lady. There's probably a million Shannons out there in the world, but there's only one that I call wife. So that is not derogatory at all when I say it. That's the only person I'll ever call wife. So that's kind of cool, I think. There's only a very short period of time where you're going to call somebody your fiance. That's a very short period of time. You ought to use that word a lot because, you know, however long it is, you know, it's a window. You don't get called that after that. And that's a title. That's kind of cool. Okay, so now I have two two I have two grave diggers who are ready. Yes, I do use these guys for full head sculpting sometimes. While we are waiting, let's switch gears a little bit here, gang. Alexa, turn on my air compressor. And we're going to airbrush these statement grinds. Yes, this is Halloween. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I mean, that's what I was going to say. I think someone asked me a question and I didn't say it, but that's how my life works. This is where I'm crazy busy right now getting ready for Transworld. But you can't beat this for anything. I'm in the shop, I'm making monsters, and in less than a week, I'm going to show these monsters that I made to people, and you guys have an insight, but some people are going to lose their minds. Because, you know, we're bringing some really cool stuff, and that makes me feel good, and I like making monsters, so it's a win-win. Now, while I'm painting Frank, I will not be facing the... Can I spin this way? Yes, but then I shouldn't have moved the tripod. You want something to take 3 times longer, film it. How that works. Charlie Huff. You don't get caught in a singing loop of including the this is Halloween, then, you know, I don't trust you. While you're making math, come on. Airbrush really is just used to mellow this out. You know, a dry brush is pretty harsh, and then I'll go back and I use the airbrush to just calm it down. Let's be a little mellow, shall we? Makes all that harsh shading more gradual. There's some spots where I didn't sculpt it exactly like I wanted, so, you know, you airbrush that, fix it. So my airbrush is normally set at 60 psi. That helps me work faster and helps me blow through any clogs that I might get. Okay, well, let's do this. See the difference? Those two were exactly the same before I airbrush this one. Yeah, so again, at 9 p.m. my time, Jake Farmer is going to do a live feed video it's a tour of Dark Hour Haunted House on his channel, Effects to Go. If you're on the Creepers page, then that is, you can find that link. Okay. Frankies are painted. Yes, I'm using same as I always do. It is ink. It is
I got Christine.
okay. It's ink. Pinata alcohol-based inks. That's what it is. Yes, I will be at MHC. MHC will be a little bit different for me this year. I will not necessarily have the full might of my booth because they moved it further away from me, and I'll be flying and not driving. Alexa, stop. The Harbor Freight airbrush is pretty good. I got no complaints about it. Yes, Milwaukee. MHC is Midwest Haunters Convention. It is a convention for haunted attractions in Milwaukee, Wisconsin this year. Last year it was Chicago. I want them to just pick a home. I understand there are extenuating circumstances this year. Yes, they moved it to Milwaukee this year because Chicago is not open enough for them to have it. And all of the events that did not open in 2020 but are opening in 2021, space is real hard to get for convention centers and stuff. Oh, second camera died. Well, that was my phone, so it's dead now. I don't know why. It's not charging well. Probably a blessing for Transworld. I don't use my phone much there anyway. Yes, but they can't just turn on a dime. When they had to book the space, it wasn't open. So that's what they're running into. And like last year, there was almost no event competition. This year, there really is. Brand new Harbor Freight heat gun. Oh, yes. I'm not a fan of Iwata. Because their tolerances are too tight, and what that means is they're made with a lot of precision. That's great sometimes, but it means that they clog really easy. I don't like them to clog that easy. This is a, oh, look at that smoke. How you know it's working. You see it smoking? I just see smoke pouring out of it. You guys don't. But that happens when they're new because it's burning off the manufacturing oil. No, it doesn't rattle yet, but it will. All right, that's pretty darn dry. Boom, Sally up, boom, Sally down. Yeah, we do tend to drop the heat guns. That happens. They don't make a holster because it plugs in. So, like, yeah, they don't have a holster for that. The best place to get a Pache H, I order it right from Pache. Pache online. Chuck Passion is my dealer, I guess you might say. What are we checking in the beginning of the feed? No, let's do it this way. Osbot, are you with me? Are we buddies? Oh, we're not buddies. You know what? I'm just gonna have to look at that side of the window. Is there an order? What is that?
Don't worry about
What is it? I gotta worry about it. I got Transworld coming up. Man,
it.
yeah. How dare y'all buy stuff? What was I coming over here for? Oh, who's there now? That's right, doing my parade wave. Oh, I have 6 booths, Cuts. I have 6 booths. So yes. Yeah, you have a lot of inventory to fill the booths. Yep, that's it, Scott. That is where I get my airbrushes. And you can tell him that Alan sent you. And even if he doesn't give you a deal, he'll at least be nice to you. All right. So that guy is set for a bit. Alexa, count down 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
I'll probably be on for another 15 minutes or so. One of us will paint them. One of us will paint them. Realms, these are sock masks. Honestly, painting those are going to be elves and leprechauns, and painting them will take me, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours to do the 12 I have to do. That's very cool. Sculpting on the computer, that's neat stuff. Yeah, these are going to be sock masks, Realms. It's a good way to turn a full head mask, a half mask, into a full head mask. Hey, Big Dog, if you send me a message, I'll shoot you a link to the one that I would get. Hello from the future. You are in the present. Hello, Crimson Griffin. You normally send me messages. I'm a person of the future. You get a Beastman this month. There you go. Yeah, the spray sock hoods are actually really nice because they're nice and absorbent. I prefer them a little more than I like these. Uh, this is the same stuff I've been using for about 4 or 5 months. I'm on OBS, and it works very well for me. It supports a multiple camera setup, so that's nice. Um, you can make, I mean, you can make any half mask into a sock mask if you want. I have made the pumpkin masks. Boy, I forget what that one's name is. It's not Gordiator, but might be called just pumpkin mask. That means I named it. But yeah, they make great sock masks. Oh, you guys could not see at all what I was doing. But that'll be a nice smoothless seam on top of that head now. Hooray, your birthday! That's awesome, Cat. Okay. That is very cool, Cat. Happy for any birthday that I get. What's that, love? She was talking to the dogs.
Light tour?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to get off in time for that. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 8:44 p.m.
Alexa, stop. All right, so if I get off now, then you guys have about a 15-minute break. And then on the Effects to Go channel, Jake Farmer is going to go live with a tour of Dark Hour Haunted House. Obviously, I'll be here working, but Jake Farmer and Robert, who was on our feed the other day, will be doing a lovely tour of Dark Hour Haunted House. So check that out. I'm going to thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I know it was a little crazy. I was a little busy, and I'm going to push through. I got a lot more to do. But you guys are awesome. Thanks for hanging out. And go make stuff.